The oceans have 20 million tons of gold, but where is it? In search of gold? Looking for the next gold rush? The oceans are a good place to look. However, it's not as easy as panning for gold. Oceans around the world contain about 20 million tons of gold in them. When I say in, that is meant literally. There is gold in ocean water. Unfortunately, the concentration lies on the order of parts per trillion, making it extremely difficult to get. Welcome to another episode of Luxe Wanderlust. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with the latest uploads. Let's get into today's video. Based on today's spot price of gold at $42.51 per gram, that amount of gold would be worth roughly $771 trillion. Compare that with the United States gross domestic product, GDP, in 2016 of $18.57 trillion, and it's 41 times. Alternatively, you can compare it to the world domestic product of $78.28 trillion in 2014, almost 10 times the entire world's domestic product. Needless to say, there's a lot of money to be had just in gold within the world's oceans. However, there's the monumental task of removing the gold from vast amounts of seawater. Each liter of water would contain approximately 13 billionths of a gram of gold. Currently, there's no cost-effective method to remove the gold from seawater and be profitable. However, that didn't stop many eager investors, and investors both legitimate and scammers. In the 1890s, Pastor Ford Jernigan came up with a plan for a gold accumulator in a fever dream. The plan was to extract gold from the Long Island Sound using a process involving mercury and electricity treatments. Jernigan started the Electrolytic Marine Salts Company and convinced enough wealthy investors to raise $1 million, about $26 million in today's dollars, in cash. The company was off and running, building a large gold extraction operation in Lubec, Maine, far away from the watchful eyes of their investors. By 1898, investors began asking questions and wanting evidence the plan worked. Shortly thereafter, Jernigan disappeared with cash in hand and leaving behind a useless contraption. Since then, a number of individuals and institutions around the world have attempted to separate gold from seawater. From post-World War I Germans attempting to refill their coffers, to Dow Chemicals, to Columbia professor Colin Fink. The list goes on, but they all have one thing in common. None were able to economically extract gold from seawater. However, we can be assured that investors will continue to attempt to extract this massive amount of gold from the ocean. The prize is just too big not to have interest, and perhaps one day, one investor or company will have the breakthrough necessary to make extraction profitable. Until that time, it's a pipe dream for the most creative wealth-seeking inventor. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.